Rice doesn't have all the nutritional value that quinoa does, and there are some serious health benefits associated with swapping out rice for quinoa. Quinoa is a highly nutritious seed that's been cultivated for thousands of years. Quinoa is a seed and not a grain, which makes it a great alternative to rice. It's high in fiber and protein, as well as magnesium, iron, and phosphorus. This makes quinoa an excellent choice for vegetarians or vegans who are looking for plant-based sources of these important nutrients. Quinoa has been cultivated in Peru and Bolivia since 3000 BC. In recent years, it has become popular in the West due to its nutritional value, its gluten-free, and versatility. Cooking time is just 15 minutes. Quinoa has more protein and fiber than rice or oats. Quinoa is a complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids. Rice and oatmeal are incomplete, which means they're missing some of the 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own. Quinoa also has more fiber than rice or oats, as much as 2 times more per serving. Quinoa's high fiber content can help prevent heart disease by reducing cholesterol levels in your blood, regulating blood sugar and helping you feel full. That's because when you eat it regularly, those feelings of hunger go away sooner, so you're less likely to overeat later on in the day. In addition to being a great source of protein for vegetarians looking for alternatives to meat, quinoa is also high in iron, about 50% higher than other whole grains, magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus, all important minerals for keeping your body healthy over time. Quinoa is high in other nutrients such as iron, magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus, which are all essential for optimum health. So, what are the health benefits of quinoa? Quinoa is high in other nutrients such as iron, magnesium, zinc, and phosphorus, which are all essential for optimum health. Iron is important for blood health as it helps transport oxygen throughout the body. Magnesium plays a role in bone formation, nerve transmission, and muscle action, as well as being necessary for energy production. Zinc supports immune function while also helping to maintain balanced hormones, such as estrogen, within the body. Phosphorus works with calcium to build healthy teeth and bones while also contributing to cell growth or division. Quinoa does not contain gluten. Quinoa is a South American grain that has become increasingly popular in the Western diet over the last few decades. It's a good alternative to rice because it contains more protein and fiber than most other grains, as well as many vitamins and minerals. But quinoa lacks one key component: gluten. Gluten is a protein found in grains like wheat, rye, and barley. Some people are intolerant to gluten for various reasons. This intolerance can cause intestinal damage that leads to symptoms such as bloating, abdominal cramps, pain, or diarrhea. 1. A study found that those who ate less than 10 grams of whole grains per day had higher blood pressure than those who ate 25 grams or more. 2. This may be due to the fact that whole grain foods tend to have fewer calories than refined ones. 3. Quinoa does not contain gluten, which makes it an excellent choice for those who can't tolerate these other grains. Replacing rice with quinoa can help you lose weight without going hungry. Lose weight without going hungry. Quinoa is a complete protein that contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it an excellent choice if you're looking to increase your protein intake. It also contains more fiber than rice or oats, which can help you feel fuller on fewer calories. In fact, according to one study published in the International Journal of Obesity and Related Metabolic Disorders, substituting just half of your daily diet with quinoa may result in significant weight loss over time. This is because eating more protein-rich foods, like quinoa, will keep insulin levels lower throughout the day. This helps turn off hunger signals by slowing down digestion and preventing blood sugar spikes after meals. Researchers found that switching rice for groundnut stew resulted in less hunger. The same was also found when replacing bread with groundnut stew during lunch. Replacing rice with quinoa is a great way to improve your diet. Quinoa is high in protein, fiber, and other nutrients, making it an excellent alternative for people who are looking to reduce their carbohydrate intake. In addition, this ancient grain is gluten-free, which makes it an ideal food choice for those who have celiac disease or who are gluten intolerant. Quinoa can be cooked like rice and used in many recipes that normally call for rice, such as stir-fries, soups, and stews. It also makes a delicious side dish when paired with beans or lentils. Some people experience harmful side effects from quinoa, but they're relatively rare. As with most foods, quinoa can cause mild side effects for some people. These symptoms include bloating, cramping, and diarrhea. These side effects are usually mild and not harmful, but food allergies are a different story. If you suspect that you have a food allergy to quinoa or any other food product, consult your doctor before consuming it again. Generally speaking, most people can use quinoa in their diet without experiencing any adverse effects, but if you're concerned about your own health after reading this guide, or if you simply want to avoid potential problems, here's what to do. Try eating half a cup of cooked quinoa on an empty stomach, no other foods, and see how it affects your body within 24 hours or so. Rice and quinoa both have their benefits, so it's important to find out what works best for you. While rice is a good source of carbohydrates and quinoa is a good source of protein, the latter also has some added benefits. Quinoa contains much more fiber than rice does, which can help with digestion and lower cholesterol. It also contains more iron and magnesium than rice does, which are two important minerals that people often don't get enough of in their diet. Ultimately, though, it's important to find out what works best for you. If you want something that's high in carbs but doesn't have much protein at all, like white or brown rice, then go with that. But if your goal is to get more energy from your meals without eating too much sugar or fat, and therefore using up those extra calories instead, then quinoa will be your best bet since it won't make you feel bloated after eating too much, plus it has plenty of vitamins C and D, which are both essential for healthy bones/teeth. While it's true that quinoa is more nutritious than white rice, it's also important to remember that not everyone can tolerate this food. If you have celiac disease or another gluten-related disorder, then you should definitely avoid quinoa as well as other gluten-free grains like oats.